We've all heard the saying, let kids be kids. Let them run, play, and soak up every carefree moment. But for some kids, those simple joys aren't so simple. A rare autoimmune disease called JM makes it so running and playing can make kids feel weak, exhausted, and in pain.
Well, this weekend there is a walk to raise awareness, support, and crucial money for kids battling JM. And joining us to share their story and shed some light on the cause are Kelly Culver and her daughter Caroline, and also Ella Eisenreich. And Caroline and Ella, thank you for joining us because you know about this firsthand. Kelly, I want to ask you first about it, though. Like, when you learned what your daughter was diagnosed with, this was all new to you. You had to become an advocate for your daughter,
yes,
right?
I had never even heard of it before. So it's called Juvenile Myositis. I couldn't even spell it. And then you go onto Google, and what you see is very scary. So you kind of dive into getting the information. We connect with the Cure JM Foundation, where we get a lot of family support, and then you start treatment. So you can see the photos. Caroline specifically, who did infusions at Children's Hospital for about 3.5 years. There's an enormous skin difference from the left to the right.
Yes.
Dermatomyositis affects the skin with a painful rash. And then the infusions she was getting really healed her skin. But then the muscle side effects too are just very limiting in life.
Yeah.
And so, Caroline, I'm going to ask you, you look amazing. What has it been like for you living with this?
When I first started, I didn't feel good. I couldn't keep my neck up, and I took medicines to help me with it.
Yeah.
And labs.
A lot of IVs that you don't like, huh?
And I'm sure it's really hard because you just want to play and have fun with your friends, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ella, talk to us about your experience with it, because you were diagnosed at an older age, right?
Yeah.
So what did you first start to notice? What was wrong?
I noticed a lot of pain in like my joints and my fingers, and playing like soccer and stuff, I would have difficulties with keeping up running and just my endurance and stuff. Like with there's me trying a new IV as of Monday, actually.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
You had an infusion on Monday.
Yeah, I did, and it's like a at-home one that I have to administer myself even.
And
I'll
so-
take it to college too.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how has this affected your life?
Definitely a lot of like, because my immune system gets a lot weaker and stuff, like going out and being with friends and just being social is a lot harder because you just gotta be careful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kelly, I know your mission now is to get the word out, to let other families know what they might be dealing with, and just to get support for this too, because people don't know about it.
Right, and it's really isolating. And so when she was first diagnosed, I just put it out on social media trying to find anybody else who understood what we were going through and another parent I could talk to. And it's so Pittsburgh that it ended up being Ella's mom was my older daughter's preschool teacher.
Oh, that's
Wow.
very Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
It's a
Very
very
much so.
Pittsburgh connection. But yes, getting the word out about it, especially for fundraising, because we need research dollars. They don't have any FDA-approved drugs, so they're pulling medications from like lupus and arthritis to try to help. So if we can get more research going, then we can find better medications to target this specific disease.
Right.
And you have a big walk coming up to support this. Tell us about that.
So that's on Saturday at Shenley Plaza under the Oval Tent. You want to tell them the fun stuff we're going to have?
We're gonna have a carousel, a face painter, balloon artist,
Yep, we got a DJ.
DJ.
Yeah, and we have 17 families from the surrounding area that have JM that will be in attendance.
Do you get emotional when you see all these people come together and they all care so much?
Yeah, showing up in life, I think we have realized is just the biggest way to reach out to others. Showing up with a meal, sending a text. What's been really hopeful is seeing kids like Ella, and there's another guy named Chris who's coming. He just ran the Pittsburgh Marathon. So
Oh my
those are
gosh.
stories of hope.
Yes.
She's in medicated remission. Anytime she runs down the soccer field, I tear up then too, because there's just an appreciation for the normalcy of life when you're healing.
Well, we love how great you both look, really. And we love what you're doing in raising awareness.
Thank you all for being here.
Thank you.
This is such an important cause.
We
and
appreciate
good
the
luck.
exposure. Thanks.
Saturday. Yeah.
Have fun.
Yes.
Yeah. You guys did a great job on TV. We appreciate it.
You want a job? No.
Runs in the family.
Yeah.
It does. It does. All right. For more info on this Saturday's Walk Strong to Cure JM, or the Cure JM Foundation for that matter, just head to our website. We have the links for you right there.